This is house number 6092. It's an Imperial II floor plan. 1860 square foot, 3 bedroom, 2 baths. This is an all alder house, so everything is alder. The cabinets are alder, the doors are alder. These are our quartz countertops. This is actually Newport, so I'm going to give a close-up of these because it's a really delicate one. We have lots of choices in countertops. This is a really subtle one. This is a Raku tile by Emser, silver matte color, and the Newport quartz countertops. I'm going to turn this light off. And we're going to get a close-up of this now. You'll be able to see it close up. It's really delicate. We have these in our showroom so that you can see the color. This is going to be a Kohler Vault sink with a Moen Arbor faucet, farmhouse sink. Single bowl, really deep. Here's where you get to make some decisions. So how do you want your island to look? This right here is going to show you an end cap right here. Do you want this to be an X? Do you want it to be a finished end cap like this? Is that not an expense you want to take on? And this island, decide if you were to choose this size island, what you might like here. This has 3 drawers here and then 2 large pot drawers. I'm going to show you how big these are. So it depends on what your kitchen cooking is like. Do you need that deep of a drawer? Or would you prefer the 3? So you can kind of see the depth difference there. You can also add things to your kitchen island. If you want to add a cutlery drawer, we can add those. If you want to add trash cans, we can add those. In this kitchen, the trash can is here. This will be an 18-inch version. I'm going to pull it out. So you'll have your trash can and your recycling next to each other. That's 18-inch. You can go up to a 21-inch in these. 21 and 24. If you'd like to add glass, this is what that might look like. These are staggered cabinets, so they're going to go up, down, and they will pop in the corners. Decide if you like that look or if you want them straight across. I'm going to show you kind of a close-up. So here, this will be a door. Cookie sheets. We can add items to either your island, or here to have a cookie sheet pull out. You have a Lazy Susan in that corner. Your dishwasher is going to go there. You can change all of this in your own kitchen, so you can decide how big you want these spaces. You don't have to stick with this. You can like the floor plan and make all these very specific changes. So how do you want yours laid out? You can even choose to have a bigger island than this. So here's the difference of what it will look like if you have a finished here or a flat. So you can repeat the same design here, or you can have it flat. That's a good example of what that would look like. Or you can have an X on the end. Do you need this part finished? Do you want extra cabinet space right here to extend this island and pull it out? It's a great place where you can have extra glasses, cups, extra storage. These are our Kitchener Winslow, which is now our standard lighting fixtures. Decide if you want a round light or a long light there. Decide on your lighting. Where do you want lighting? I'm going to just go around here and kind of show you this lighting, and you decide how much lighting you want in your own home. This is a painted house. We can paint them. We're going to walk through to the pantry here. This is a huge pantry. Lots of space, lots of storage space here. Now, on the Imperial II, which is a new plan we're putting out with a new inventory home, we actually cut this in half, and in that back space will be another closet in your master, and we'll go around and show you what that would look like. So if you did that, here's your master. Think about these windows. Again, this is something you can customize if you don't want the windows in these spots. In the Imperial III, you would gain a closet right there. You can do that in this plan too. You can choose to have a closet right there and take out part of that pantry if you like. These are our SL34 doors. This is not the standard door. All of this trim, that's our Craftsman trim. And that is an all alder door. Frontier stain, 3-panel SL34. These are Pella Lifestyle windows. So when you go with the Lifestyle, and these are casement, high wind areas, and trust me, with 41-mile-per-hour wind gust yesterday, you're going to want some casement windows. And this is the Lifestyle. So what this offers is you can choose your exterior color, but your interior color is actually stained whatever color your cabinets are. And it's a super nice, luxurious finish. You can also choose your hardware. This would be the standard color hardware. Do you want to pay to upgrade that to black, or are you okay with that as is? And these are choices, despite if this is not the floor plan you choose, that you can make in your home. This is kind of a flex space in this plan, and here we have a countertop, so a linen cabinet right here, and then like a makeup counter area. Great if you have kids, and this person actually does have kids. This will be a great space for her to make some memories getting her children ready. Or you can add a second vanity in there and then double the linen over here, which in the Imperial III is what we have done. So you would have one sink here, one linen, same on the other side. I'm going to kind of give you a view of this. These are our wood-wrapped mirrors. This would be our standard faucet. Chrome is the cheapest, but we choose to do black in all of our inventory homes. We don't do builder grade in our inventory homes. We actually make them a nice home that you definitely want to move into. There's the window. We'll get kind of a close-up of this vanity area. Decide if this is something you like. If it's not, you don't have to negate this floor plan. You can just change it. So here you have a seating area. And you actually have a space right here. The great thing about the Imperial floor plans is this. There is a pass-through from the closets into the laundry. Here's another decision you get to make. Where do you want double pulls? Where do you want single pulls? How do you want this to look? Do you like these shelves here? Do you want them closer together for shoes? And this space here is definitely added space for jeans, sweaters, whatever, to stack them up. Or do you want the shelves closer so that you can make that a whole shoe area? And then give this to sweaters and jeans, etc. How do you want this laid out in your home? I'll go through and shut this door here. In this laundry area, I'll give you some ideas for this should you want this different. We have a cubby. We have a space for hanging clothes. So in having a space for hanging clothes when you're doing your laundry and you need to hang them up to dry, because I currently use my kitchen chairs, I would much prefer to have a dedicated space, which is something we're trying to add into all of our inventory homes now, is that you have a dedicated space. In the inventory, or the Imperial III that we have coming, we actually have cabinets in this space. So we have more countertop space, cabinets, but you still get this at the top. So what would you prefer? That adds expense, but what would you prefer? And then over here, your washer and dryer will go off to the right. We have a space for a fridge. There's an outlet back there. You gain a fridge right here. Is that something you want? If not, you can choose to finish this space out too, however you like. Add more cabinets. And this just actually really excites me. This is really phenomenal laundry sink. It is so deep and so nice. And yes, that's quartz, even in your laundry room on this house. Look how deep and nice that sink is. I'm going to go around to here. Now in the Imperial III, just to tell you some differences or something that maybe you want to choose a different plan, this gets pushed back and I actually have a coffee bar on the other side of this wall. And you can do that in this plan too. Think about the lighting. Here we have in the pantry, you've got 2 lights up here that we've added. You might want a third. If this is enough lighting, fantastic. That is something you'll want to consider. This is your half wall. This will go down to your basement. Decide if you want, how you want that finished out. Do you want our new X detail, which will have X's here? Do you want it to be all wood, craftsman half wall? Would you like to add another window in there? We even can do an arch right here. And we do have an inventory home that is coming up that actually does have an arch there and actually on the other side there. Or do you like them finished out like this? I'm going to close in on this. This is what you get when you have alder trim. It's got these great knots, gives it lots of character. In this, we call this bath number 1. Would you like shelves right there off to the right? Would you prefer a linen cabinet to store things away? This is a nice size vanity. How do you want this section laid out? Do you want drawers here? Do you want to off-center your sink? Cannot get over how gorgeous these doors are. This whole house is laid out so nicely. It's absolutely gorgeous. Most of the time, this homeowner chose to put in a light there. Most of the time, we'll have these wired for fans. These again are the lifestyle windows. This is a really good peek at what this looks like and how pretty this is. So it's really finished out. If you went down to any other window, you would have black or white here. But because this is the Lifestyle, which is the best color window you can get, it's all finished out in wood. Very pretty. Here we have a closet. This is something else you get to make decisions on. So here we actually added 2 poles. So double the space we used to have. Very simple design decision. We do have some new closets coming up where we'll actually add in some shelves for shoes, sweaters, and then even a single pole. So you have everything in one closet. So do you want just a single pole? Do you want double poles? Would you like some shelving? These are bypass doors here, so that will actually close. You can choose to have 1 window in these bedrooms or 2. I'm a fan of as much light as you can get, so I definitely like the 2. Again, a closet with the bypass doors. You can do bifold doors. That would save you a little bit of money, but it's kind of negligible. And these look so nice. They slide so easy. They are beautiful. I'll go really quickly, closely into this for you. And we'll finish back out in the kitchen. This is a really nice trend at the moment, or something that lots of people are doing, is a different colored island. You can choose what color you might like to have that. You can distress it. You can put some extra detail in these little corners to make it brown or black or whatever you like to get a little more character. All up to you. We will custom build your home. Warcraft Homes is a custom home builder throughout Kansas, Nebraska, and the plains of Colorado. You can customize anything on the home you just saw. Give us a call at 1-888-927-3272 to discuss your home, or click to get a quote on our website.